it's pretty exceptional that in a town this remote and this small, there is an arts festival of this magnitude that's been happening for 25 years. That just speaks to the incredible devotion of thousands of people, literally. Hundreds of board members, hundreds of employees, hundreds, thousands of artists that have come back year after year to make this festival the amazing thing that it is. So it's pretty incredible that we're almost at 25.
You know, it's the volunteers and the staff that help drive this festival. They really are the backbone of the festival. You know, putting together an event this size at any time obviously isn't the easiest thing, but we seem to get a good core group here in Nunavik, local volunteers. But we also get visitors coming up the highway. Some deliberately come up just to volunteer at the festival. It gives them 10 days of fun and entertainment and excitement. It also puts 10 days worth of food into their bellies as well, so it's a good way to travel, I suppose. The staff, long-term staff, many of our staff have been with the festival for close to 20 years. Some have been there actually from day one at the festival. And without them, the festival just wouldn't happen. It really is a testament to building up the capacity within this region and the north to be able to pull this off year after year.
What do you think? Does it match his eyes?
Okay, we can be worker twins.
Very important. I think it's a unique situation too for northern artists. It's like a family, you know. We all already just from last year, I'm seeing people and hugging and connecting and meeting new friends that you just connect with. There's a certain energy, certain atmosphere that seems to be in the air, you know.
If you can drive all the way up the highway and see some great art in the gallery, speak with a few artists in the carving village or in the workshop zone or just out and about in the gallery, but then you can take a class with them, a 4-hour class, an 8-hour class, and actually learn how to do the art to get some hands-on experience with it. We think that is a huge selling point to the festival in general. It also helps justify, you know, that big trip, that big long trip up the highway to Nunavik. And so it is a model that we've sort of proven over the last few years, and certainly we're going to expand on it into the future. Workshops are key. They're critical to both artist development, but also audience development as well.
Texting and dancing. Oh, sure.
We'll dance. We'll sway. Is that
sway
being
away.
recorded?
I'm ripping Marnie cards here.
You're an Alberta boy.
1, 2.
One of our main mandates is to expose emerging and master artists to gallery owners, to the public, to other artists. And like I was saying with the artist area, the work area, that's where they really are inspired by each other and where people can see, I don't mean to sound cliche, but the magic happening. You know, they can see the artists at work and see what's happening. I think this festival has a huge impact on artists' self-esteem, their readiness to present to other people and to present to the public, and just overall for their careers. It's a great 10 days for them to come and just do what they do.
I think we have to look at whether we're walking away from the Great Northern Arts Festival inspired and motivated and satisfied with our ability to connect with what we're producing as we evolve and change based on the exposure to other artists. So from that perspective, I would say the Great Northern Arts Festival has definitely met my needs in terms of opening me up to new avenues of expression. I collaborated with another artist here who was working in wood and wanted to add silk to that. I was working with a carver who was looking at a dye process that was new to them. I was working with a jewelry designer to look at kind of a textile interpretation of the jewelry design. I worked with a beater to produce a hand-painted silk top. So it's those collaborations that on the surface look like two kind of disparate parts coming together, but that really they become interconnected because now they can't be separated. And I can't now produce something without thinking of all of those influences and how they come together.
I think it's really good. I just been around to look at different ideas that we could share. A lot of good trading to do, and so.
I love the festival. It's my family, it's my friends. It's summer camp for me. It's where I get to walk around with blue hair and have everybody come and talk and just enjoy myself. You know? How can you not like the festival? And I make so many new friends each year. It's amazing and it's fabulous. Yeah, gotta love it.
The fashion show is the creme de la creme of the festival. It happens on the night before the festival actually shuts down for the season. It is by far our most well-attended event and sort of most anticipated as well. You know, it was born of having the artists that were attending the festival actually have an opportunity to show off what they had been making during the festival and maybe some traditional clothes from their home communities. But it's since expanded to such an extent that we do have world-class designers that wish to put some of their clothing into our fashion show. And we also feature different collections that are out there. One that has been up a number of times over the last few years has been the Pauktuti collection out of Ottawa. This is the top of Arctic fashion. So we look at both the traditional, there's a very traditional element to the show, but it does kick all the way up to the contemporary and very, very modern uses of some of the furs, some of the materials that we use up here in the north. Fashion show though is tight, and it's like I said, it is a critical element to the entire experience of the Great Northern Arts Festival.
Stood on Pilot's monument, get closer to the sky. See the stars, feel the wind, and search each other's eyes. It's been so many years now since my heart had burned like this.
highlights of the performing arts over the years. We've had great northern performers on the stage over the years, from Susan Gluckart to Lucy Idlau to Tanya Tagak to Greenlandic theater groups to the Arctic Circus, to many, 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 many local Northwest Territories and Nunavut artists as well.
It's a time where artists are highlighted. It's a time where we're respected and heard and exposed and sharing and meeting friends that you only see once a year, you know? It's all those things. It's relaxing. It makes, I can only speak from my experience, it makes you feel like, yeah, what I'm doing is all right, you know? This is what I do, this is who I am. I feel very relaxed, I feel happy to be here. It's hard being away from the family, of course, but you know, if it's good and strong, then that's fine. But no, I think this is very important. I think it's a unique situation too for northern artists. It's like a family.